my channel. Cracked 1926. Said HII.
Okay. Hello there, everybody. This is Vivian13 here, and welcome to a thing called Randomness Day.
Cracked 1926. Said hey smiley face.
Hi there, Cracked 1926. How are you doing today? Okay. Okay, sorry for the little pause. It's just I want to make sure that the stream chat is catching up. Okay, but I think we're good. Welcome to Randomness Day. In case that you all don't know what Randomness Day is, it is a day where I would do random topics and put it on stream. Like for instance, the first Randomness Day was an experimental one where I did a Randomness Day about manual transmission in cars. And then I did another Randomness Day about roundabouts. so today we're going to be doing a Randomness Day about concrete lane. And it's very interesting.
Mr. Tooth Gaming. Welcome to my channel. Rob Walker YDP montage checkmark. Welcome to my channel. Mr. Tooth Gaming. Said sup. Rob Walker YDP montage checkmark. Said react to my newest video. Cracked 1926. Said can you make me mod real quick? Because I want you to react to this. It's a link to my unlisted video.
Well, okay, I guess I can just go ahead and just temporarily put you in, because I know that YouTube, unless that you're a moderator, you can't put links up. So I guess, sure, just for now, until I can figure out how can I let people put links in the chat. So, give me a sec.
Rob Walker YDP montage checkmark. Said can I be mod? Cracked 1926. Said alright thanks smiley face.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to come up with some kind of criteria to be a mod. It is just for now.
Epiphonium. Welcome to my channel. Epiphonium. Said hi. Rob
Okay.
Walker YDP montage checkmark. Said https://youtube.burgmxnchka. Mr. Tooth Game.
There you go.
Said sup Epiphonium.
Okay, there you go. It's just temporary. Okay. Now then. Okay.
Cracked 1926. Said https://youtube.be/wxbufana_dem.
Okay, I'll go ahead and take a look at it very soon, Cracked.
Said hi Mr. Tooth Gaming. Cracked 1926. Said there's the link.
Okay, there we go. And then I'll just do that. There we go. Alright. Now then. Oops, sorry. There we go. Okay. Welcome to Randomness Day. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at this channel here. These people are amazing at what they do. The channel link will be down in the description below.
Rob Walker YDP montage checkmark. Said react to me now.
Lag?
Cracked 1926.
Okay, that must...
Said lag.
Okay, that must be why.
Cracked 1926.
It should be...
Said buffering.
It should be fine. You just gotta refresh the stream. I'm looking at my streaming software right now, and I'm at like about maybe 2,300 kilobytes a second. Okay, now then, we're gonna go ahead and let's see. We're gonna go ahead and watch this video.
Epiphonium.
Okay.
Said relax Rob. Mr. Tooth Gaming. Said it's working. Rob Walker YDP montage check mark. Said how did I link? Rob Walker YDP montage check mark. Said the YouTube. Rob Walker YDP montage check mark. Said link.
I'll do it very soon, Rob Walker. Okay. Now then, what was I doing?
Crack 1926. Said Rob chill.
Okay. Okay. I think a lot of you all may know, or maybe some of you may not know, maybe some of you are new to the channel. I am definitely interested in construction, like how houses were built, how buildings were built, what
Rob
kind
Walker
of
YDP montage check mark. Said how did the link message work for me not anyone else?
beats me, I don't know. Oh, that link to an unlisted
Crack
video.
1926. Said yeah I sent a link to one of my unlisted video don't forget.
Okay, I'll take a look into that very soon. It's just for right now. You're looking at this video right now. Okay.
Roll for days and receive praise for your log rolling ways, which turns into a log workout craze. Stay flake free for 72. What you do is up to you.
These people are amazing. Once again, the channel link to these videos is down in the description. If you all want to go ahead and take a look.
Rob Walker YDP montage check mark. Said I'm gonna have dinner. Rob Walker YDP montage check mark. Said BRB.
Okay.
Hi, this is Anthony from West Coast Custom Concrete, the best in the West. Today's video will be on a really big staircase from the street up here where Javier and Felipe is to the back of the house to the porch I put in. This is going to tie into the porch and the wall and the sidewalk I put in down there. So we're running string lines and we're laying this out. We got to dig it out. Some dirt's got to come out of there. That's the problem on a hillside job. Sometimes you got to move the dirt twice.
Yeah, measure twice, yes.
I mean, this is a 2-to-1 slope. So we're putting the boards up on the side, hanging them all, and then we'll be putting the stairs up. It's going to have a lot of stairs in it. This was the only staircase on the job that was on the plans. But they didn't put that right where Milton is tying the
Okay, that's the
case
rebar.
on there to lock it into the hill because there's a lot of pressure at the bottom where I tied it into the backboard.
Mr. Tooth Gaming. Said I saw their video they have some good work. Crack 1926. Said why is this actually really interesting?
Why is this actually really interesting? I knew it! This is one of the reasons why we're doing randomness days. You all will be able to experience the power of random.
So I locked it down with that little case on, and I ran rebar, put a cage in the case on, and ran it up into the tied it into the.
All right, let me go and get rid of the text-to-speech bot for now.
Shift, and it'll take some of
There
the
you.
pressure off down here because I'm pouring it right against that staircase. And I put a drain in the bottom walkway of the staircase to catch any running water off the stairs. I put a channel drain, a 3-inch channel drain at the bottom. You'll see it when I pump it. We don't use any lasers. We use string lines in a level, 4-foot level to lay this out. Each stair, you can see right there, is perfect. I mean, this thing absolutely turned out perfect. That's how long it is from the street to there. It's a pretty good staircase. This is like the 3rd big one I put on this property.
Yeah, it's definitely hard work.
And we oiled the forms the day before. You can use any kind of repellent, so when you strip them, it pulls straight off and you can face it. Here I am here without my pump. I'm going to pump this. I'm going to pump it about a 4, loose 4, or type 4. It doesn't matter either way. I can stack it in there perfect. And we're going to start at the top of the staircase and go down with the hose with gravity. Just barely pull it down with this. There's the drain I put in, the channel drain right there. And we're back in the truck in, Chuck.
Looking here goes the concrete.
About the concrete. I think the staircase is 8 yards. I think. Yeah. Is 8 yards. Which ironically, that's all we could bring up here anyway. It's exactly about 8. We just made it. There's a slump we're using. That's about a 4. I'm just gonna let it hit the center.
One of my favorite parts.
I let it run down. Then I start stacking the.
Sure, cracked. I'll take a look.
That's
after this video.
There. I mean, at the top. Excuse me. And I'm just pumping these in here one at a time.
Now see this? They're freaking masters of work. Masters of their craft.
I did the bottom. I just tied that drain in under the sidewalk where the drains that I ran, and they tie into that. Just to catch any water that's going at the back door. I don't want any mishaps or water to go in the house or anything. So I really battened it down where any water problems. I caught every area where there could be a problem. Gonna wash my pump out here. And we'll be stripping this and facing it. The side's got to be faced because some of it's going to be exposed. So we're going to broom the side of it. So when the landscaper landscapes it, if there's some exposed, the side of the staircase is faced. So I'm just winding my system up here. Pump this down, no problem.
Oh no, this is. See, look.
Pretty quick with
look at that.
We want to tighten up. Too much bleed, water bled. We sealed it up with a Fresno. We got to hit all these stairs.
Look at freaking that!
Straight cement like the rest of the property, microfibers. This staircase was done right. This came out. This thing is an A+. You'll see at the end when it's all stripped. Basically, Milton did the bottom little entry and the top entry, and Felipe and Javier killed all the stairs. Just 2 of them.
Freaking A! That is awesome!
This is getting close into this project. I poured on the side of the house about 3 yards. That's the next video, and this project's over. We're just scrubbing away, facing.
3-day break when I'm done. I know that feeling, cracked.
Grade's pretty close on the right side, but they're gonna have to take some dirt out of the left. Here he is brooming. He just used a shorter broom, just about the same width as the landing, and you can turn the face of it.
This is awesome.
My bro Javier is brooming it out.
Such attention to detail.
To do this, especially on a hillside with this many stairs. You can bring an army and a bunch of guys, but they just get in your way. You gotta have the right amount of guys that have got exactly how they're going to attack it to do it. You got to have a game plan on it. There's a finished product there. Those are came out real nice.
Those are some awesome stairs.
Into that porch in front, in between the walls. There it is. There. Thank you very much for watching the best.
That was awesome. Oh man. Alright. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and take a look into oh. Okay.
Bruh. Right there. Right next to him. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. You're dead. Suck with the game, you little.
Wow. Dolphin mouth much?
Ever shoot at me again, ever shoot at me again, ever shoot at me again.
Nice dolphin mouth on that guy.
Get you fuck, dude. Fucking wiped your face with your own diaper.
Wow.
You're so ass. Go kill yourself.
Wow.
Go kill yourself.
You don't get off this game, and that's all you do, because I can tell by your playstyle. All you do is play this game, and you calling him. Have you seen yourself? Get off the game.
Buddy,
No,
I
no,
can-
Are you telling kids to kill
I could
themselves
kill-
on a
Exactly. Thank
No,
you.
no, no. Kill
He's
yourself,
already
go
told me to
yourself,
kill
bro.
myself after he won on the first round and started being laughed up. Exactly.
Oh, that is effed up. You should watch welding videos. Definitely that kind of work would definitely make you lots of money. It's not random if he plays the same game all the time. Yeah, that's not random at all. Well, that's gonna be for the next randomness day. And that's gonna be for the next randomness day. We're gonna do one on welding. There's a guy taking his anger out on kids, which is not cool. That's not cool, yeah. Okay, let's see. Concrete driveway. Concrete drive on historic home. Let's watch this one.
Are you over 25? Have a clean driving record?
Okay, yeah, it was random. I just wanted your honest opinion on the video and how people like that needs to stop. Yeah, definitely needs to stop. I look for something random too. Yeah, let's all look for some random stuff.
No DUIs. You can drop your auto insurance.
Oh, that gives me an idea. Thank you very much, Mr. Tooth Gaming. That did in fact gave me an idea. I got an idea. I call it the cringe stream, and it is where that I would try to be as cringy as I can, and I'll be using some hip young people words because you all know me. I'm an old person, and the goal of every old person is to destroy the words that young people are saying.
Insurance rate to as low as $19 a month. How? It's super easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing all the trends. I'm gonna do like not all the trends. I'm gonna do some trends and say a whole lot of young people words. Hey, you bet.
Hi, Anthony here. Thank you for tuning into the best in the West. Today's video will be a driveway demolition and pourback. This is in Westminster, California. This is an asphalt driveway, which is
Not my video.
I'm not even going to use the breaker. I'm just going to use the bucket and come from the side because I'm widening the driveway over here. So I'm going to peel this thing up and then start going into it. The grass on the soil was decent, so when I was on it, I thought it was the same. But when I got into this, it was straight sand. And I was sinking and spinning, and you had to be like a magician.
Oh, that's easy to take that old driveway out.
Getting in there because it was so, I would just sink to the frame, and it's kind of a nightmare with a wheel loader on sand. You almost can't do it, but I have so much experience on every soil. I just do it slower. It took me a little bit longer to do it. If you're starting out or you're a contractor,
Have you seen backhoe dancing? I have not.
Knock out and pour back. And this lip from the garage stuck out farther than into the driveway, so I just saw cut it, Milton and I, at the right at the garage door. So I demoed that lip section out of concrete. So when you shut the garage door, you just see new concrete from the garage door back. They used to pour them like that and over pour them. I don't know why, and then they'd asphalt up to it. I guess for the car coming into the garage.
Okay, have a good lunch.
Anyone out there who's starting to go on their own or do anything, you can go out there, you can get these jobs, you can do them. The only way you'll fail is if you quit. If you keep going forward, you'll persevere. That's really the reason why I started this channel, was to tell my testimony and what happened to me and where I'm at. And it is quite a story. When I started this channel, I was virtually homeless. I lived in a dirt field in Huntington Beach. That's well documented. I mean, there's thousands of people in Huntington who know me, who saw it. I had a big company prior. The 2008 recession and a divorce took me to my knees, took everything I had. I ended up homeless in Huntington Beach. I lived in a dirt field. And one day I just said that this ends today. And I had $600 to my name. And I bought a camera for $300. And I was going to video my rise out of the ashes, because I was in the depths of despair. And the first 20 videos, 15 or 20 videos you see of me, I'm homeless in these videos. I lived in a dirt field, so I know we're going through trying times right now, and people are having problems financially with what's going on. This isn't a political channel. It's not the platform. It never will be. But I would quote Mark Twain with what's going on. It's easier to fool people than convince them they've been fooled. I'm Jock and Huckleberry Finn.
I bet this makes lots of money too. Definitely FF. We're talking about custom concrete. The homeowners ask this concrete company to do custom jobs for them. Like if they want curves in the concrete, etc.
But that's the truth of the matter, and you'll persevere. Everybody will get through this. You'll go back to normal and just keep going forward. You can't fail if you keep trying. It's impossible. I have experience with that, and that's how I ended up in a field. But you can keep going, and you'll find the right people, and God will put his hand on you, and like he did to me. But I mean, I walked through fire. When you see where I'm at right now, and me standing there, I walked through an inferno to get where I'm at. The business I had before was just a runaway monster. It just kept getting bigger and bigger. It got out of hand. I couldn't handle it. It ended up just imploding, and I let it implode because I wanted to start it from scratch and start all over. But that recession held me up where I couldn't get back going. The prices were half price. There were so many undercutters. I didn't want to run the equipment that I kept, because I lost 90% of my equipment. I kept a couple things, and I didn't want to run it, because if I blew it up or something broke, I didn't have the money to fix it. So I was doing stuff by hand.
Jeez!
And
they're all in sync.
Whatever I had to do, or I worked for other people until I waited for the right moment. I knew for the first time in my life I was going to have to be something I never was patient. I was going to have to sit back and wait. And then with YouTube, it gives me a platform. I wanted to document coming out of the ashes and what you could do.
Okay, there are still rich people, and they can upgrade to homes cheaper now than they can in a good economy. I guess that would make sense.
And that's what I'm doing. That was originally why I started this channel, but I had that.
But yeah, it sucks.
Platform to do it, and it's starting to get a level where I can start telling what I did, and it's quite a story. There's my bro Chuck, and if I inspire people, that's fine. I never intended to make money off this channel. I never sell anything. I don't say like and subscribe.
Oh, that's totally awesome. And that's what I don't like about fellow content creators these days. Like, they freaking normally say, like, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, click the bell for notifications, and stuff like that. It gotta go over to my Twitter, and so forth, and so forth. Even though I do understand how it is because of the algorithm, but why do they gotta do it all the time? They could have just, like, maybe put it down in the comments section about that. But anyways.
So we're rodding this down here. I got my crew out here. I got a little sidetracked, sorry. And This thing came out sweet. We widened it out to the edge.
My customers are in construction and they are all really busy. Heck yeah. I think that's a good thing.
Fresno on this and keep going with it. This is just basic driveway. Like I was saying, if you get started in this,
Holy crap!
As good as they come, asphalt the whole bit. That sand threw me off a little bit. Just keep going forward.
Oh man!
Some win, some you lose, and it's basically like life. You have two lives.
Sweet cheese.
One you live after. And business is the same. My other business life was it just turned into a nightmare, and this is the second part of me learning. In the business I had before, I had so many employees and equipment that I was creating jobs for people that I didn't even know. I was so busy and so tired because I was one of the workers. That's why I'm so good at bidding jobs and estimating, and I estimate for big companies, and I consult big companies.
Okay, that's cool.
That's how I got to where I'm at.
That is an awesome driveway. Holy crap. It's near impossible to make money from YouTube, but so many people think it would be easy. Oh no, it's not easy. It's not easy to make money on YouTube. It used to be the case that you have to have like. Okay, how in the world do I explain it? It used to be the case where it was once, in order for you to be a YouTube partner, you need to have like about maybe 150,000 lifetime views. But now, it's like you gotta be a YouTube partner, but you have to reach like 1,000 subs and like about 1,400 hours a week, a month or whatever.
And there's a finished product there. Another 10 from the best in the West.
F yeah.
Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.
It's a lot of hard work when it comes to being a content creator. That was an awesome driveway. Okay, J-Ditch.
When I first saw this product, I thought it looked kind of crazy. Didn't really understand what the benefits would be, but I had seen some before and after.
J-Ditch. Here's the J-Ditch here. Patrick from Green Text, the landscape company who subbed this J-Ditch to me. This is a J-Ditch. There's V-ditches, whatever shape they...
Oh, I definitely see the J. It's right here. It goes here, and it goes here. I just put stuff on as a hobby because I think it's fun. Yeah, I would understand that.
That's what they call it by. All the water's coming off the hill, running into these people's backyards for about 20 years. So the county made the homeowner association put a J-ditch in, and then I got to do 60 feet of curb and gutter out front in the city sidewalk and put a steel storm drain in it. Here we are. Here's me and Milton and his son setting it up. We had it surveyed, and the surveyors put the elevations for the outside of it. So we had the elevations, and then the inside behind me, right there. There's you just stack it up on top of the wall as high up to the top, and they had us put wire mesh in there, and then everyone kept asking me how I'm going to get the shape and the width against that wall behind Javier there.
Oh, and just in case that you all want to know, the reason why that California needs that has like rebar in practically everything they build is because that California, I do believe, if I remember correctly, is that they're practically in an earthquake zone. So having rebar in your concrete would definitely help with going up against earthquakes. And you're right, Epic, for against erosion. Yeah.
What we did is, you'll see it coming up. We made a template and put handles on it, and we rotted it and screeded it with the template. We had the elevations here though, and then for the width, to get the width of the J ditch in the back, we used we pounded pieces of rebar into the hill, and then we at our width, so I knew right where to pump it.
Without a college degree, I was just fighting an uphill battle. I found Google's IT support program.
And we're just getting elevations here.
Yeah, stinking earthquakes.
It's dead on. So we're just forming this up. It's a couple 100 feet of J ditch. It was dug out pretty quick. We formed it up in a day, put all the wire in, had it all set up, and then we poured it. And I had to pour this thing immediately because there was about a week and a half rainstorm coming. So once this is opened up...
Yeah, mudslides. You're right, Epic.
I mean, this thing is just... Who knows when we're going to get it done. So we had to get it set up and get it inspected like as quick as we could. We had to get a soils compaction test. Here's the template we made here. That's the exact width of the plans of the J ditch, because there's no way to get the dimensions of it by forming it up. In the back of it, you can't form it up. There's no way to strip it. Plus, where he's standing, you have to have the elevations right too. So we're going to cut pieces of rebar. We're going to put them into the hill. Milton's pounding them in.
That's to reinforce the hill, so...
Exact width. So when we screed and rot it, we know exactly how to put up on the hill. And we're just going to hand float it and shape it. We're just digging this down. We had to get an elevation inspection and a compaction inspection on it. That bin was there when we got there from when they were digging it. So we're soaking this down. We got an inspection on it. We're going to re-whack it. We had to put the wire in, put the wire mesh.
Okay, compacting.
It went fairly quick. Like I was saying, it's a couple 100 feet. Here I am checking it out. We throw the smart level on all elevations. Here's my buddy Jefferson. This kid's a hard worker.
Name is Jeff.
So here's how the plan said. They wanted us to put wire mesh against this hill here, and everybody kept asking me, how are you going to get it on that hill? Here's an inspector. We're going over all the elevations. Javier was supposed to be here that day, and he had both the lasers in his truck, so we had a little issue with that, but we had all the elevations right. And everyone's asking me, most companies would shotcrete this. They wouldn't even attempt to pump this, but they're not West Coast, so what I'll do is my own pump, and I'll pump it at a stiff 3, and I'll stack it on that wall, and they'll freehand float it. So we're going to set all the hose up. I'm running a couple 25s at 2.5, and the rest is 2-inch. And I just stake into the hill so it won't surge down the hill. And then when we turn the hose around, I'll just move the hose down the hill and keep walking it down. I strung about 4 of these together in the street, so I didn't have to clamp it up on that hillside because it's kind of steep, and we just drag them back there because I already wheeled it with a wheeler. I know exactly how long it is, so I know how much hose to put out. And we're going to nail that down, that reducer.
Lasers!
Stick it to the mountain with a stake so it won't move, because it'll surge down the hill, and you'll constantly be dragging that hose back up the hill.
The arena. Hundreds have fallen before me.
So I'm clamping all this up. Here's my pump, 545 Olin. Most guys wouldn't go near this with a 565 or a 545. I'm doing it with a smaller Olin. They'd shotcrete this V-ditch. I pumped it. The plans called for 2,500 PSI. I use the 3,000. I don't really like 25. It's not creamy enough. I can pump it better with a
2,500 PSI. Oh, for sissies.
3,000. I've done miles of V-ditches and J-ditches. But a lot of people weren't sure how to go about this, how to do this in the way that I did it. Most people wouldn't have figured this out. They would have shotcreted it. Well, you see, we're going to pour it right here. That bin was right in our way, of course, but I mean, it's raining the next day, so I'm getting this thing done that day. I just prime it out with water. and I'm just going to turn the pump down. I prime it out pretty fast, and I slow the pump down. I got it about as slow as I can pump it, so I can just stack it up on this wall. We're just going to hand float it and use the template on it. And I think that's Milton. They're pulling the wire out so we can get behind it. I just stack it down this whole thing, and then they shape it up.
Holy crap, that is awesome.
Full-fledged finishers with me. I got about 225 feet of hose out. And I'm pumping.
Yeah, we want it creamy. Definitely we all want it creamy.
Mainly with 2-inch. So we're just going to stack it up on that wall. This is a stiff 3. I pumped this out. There's not many people that would even attempt that. So we're continually here just pumping it down. I got to do 60 feet of curb and gutter in the sidewalk out front, but I'm putting in a steel drain. And
well, that's awesome.
And it takes like 3 weeks to get it, so I'll probably have that video in a couple of weeks, the curb and gutter in the sidewalk. I'm just holding the hose for Javier here. He loves pumping concrete.
Yeah, go, Milton, go!
Hose out of his hand. So we're just stacking it all the way up there. That was the highest up there where they wanted it. And this template was just beautiful. That's exactly the shape of the J-ditch off the plans. We just did the math, drew that out, cut it out, and used that as a template through the whole thing, and you can't miss. It's perfect. There's a stiff 3 for you. All the haters that say it's not a 4 or 5, what's that? There you go. That's my width right there, that rebar, so I know exactly how thick it has to be by code. The rebar I tied.
Definitely want to have it to be up to code.
To the hillside. Now we're laying it down. We're gonna start shaping it out back here. We're just hitting it and floating it out and getting it shaped. Then we'll drill it with a steel trowel, cut joints in it, and broom it. That's what the plans want.
Okay, he got that right. I would never attempt that. It looks like work. It's a lot of work.
So I'm just having fun here pumping this down. We've almost pumped all the way out. I just went for a load and cut it off because I didn't want to open the curb and gutter out and demo it because I knew it was going to rain. And I'm not getting the drain for another couple weeks. It's a big steel drain. It has to be the exact. It can't be a 1/4 inch off. It has to be exact. So Alhambra is making it for me right now. When I get it, you'll see the curb and gutter video. And these poles, we got to cut them down and fill them with concrete and then cone the top of them. That's what the county wanted. And we got a guy going ahead of him with a template and then the guy behind him, so you're not dragging so much in there. Like this went really fast. We laid this.
Whoa! Look at that! Holy crap! That is awesome!
Full load down in probably 30 minutes. I just had the pump down, turned down as slow as it could go so it wouldn't run off the hill where I stacked it up there. Everyone was asking me how I was going to do it, the county guys and stuff. And now they can see how I did it.
Holy moly, that... Oh man, that is awesome.
Here we are pounding the joints in. On the plans it specifically said where to put them, so we had them all marked. We didn't have to do any of the guesswork or where we thought they could go. We're just doing whatever they wanted us to do. And this came out, as usual, perfect. Now we got Milton broom in it. We called for a broom up on the
Milton for the win.
All the way across. As usual, I had a A+.
Hey, it's a water slide. Oh, that could definitely be a water slide. Definitely.
The next one I do, you'll see from this area, will be the curb and gutter and the sidewalk. And that's why that's the best in the West. That's 220 feet of J-ditch.
That is beautiful. That is definitely beautiful. Okay, let me see. I just want to see something real quick. Go, Milton, go! Okay, so I got only 2 likes. Okay, I was really starting to say, at the beginning of the stream, there was like 8 people. I counted 8 people were on when I started streaming.
If your roof is over 7 years old, you may qualify for a unique metal roofing opportunity.
But that is awesome. Milton is the man with the broom. Legend says people are still wondering how he was coming. It's cool how he... Yeah, that's true. That is entirely awesome. That's some of the stiffest 3 I've ever seen. Most guys would have short-created this, but I guess why the best of it. Why did you hide me? I didn't hide you. Okay. You should go back when it's raining and show the results. Some local kid... Oh, thank you for the sub. Oh, finally my subscriber notification worked. I know that it's not me. But oh well, you're here again, Rob, and if anyone is hiding you, I would see firsthand. Alright. But you're here now, Rob. Okay. Now this one. It doesn't work? I could have sworn I saw my subscriber notification up. If you're a subscriber, thing is private. Oh no, I seen it. Okay.
Hello, this is Greg Brzezinski for Beard Brand, and today I'm going to show you how I go from this to this. I'll use sea salt spray.
The concrete bench in the fire pit. This is all the flat work and the jacuzzi and everything comes together. You'll see how it comes together. I brought my mini on this. I couldn't get through the side of the house because it was
you have
at an angle. So I took the bucket off and I wiggled it back there, and Milton and Javier brought the bucket in back, and thank God we got it back here because there was probably about a 10-wheeler of dirt we took out of this backyard. So I'm just getting it back here now. They're going to be bringing the bucket back here. There's existing drains. They're all in the wrong spot. We got to relocate them. I'm going to grade this down. We ended up taking...
Yeah, freaking get that building up to code.
So we just kept stockpiling in that back corner. And I didn't run the mini back and forth to load the truck, so we were just loading wheelbarrows. And we'd make a ramp on the dumpsters or on the dump truck we used. And Milton and his son was just running them up there. It is what it is. There's no other way really to do it. I don't want to clip the house for that air conditioner. So it's basically faster.
Air conditioners are definitely expensive.
There's Javier loading Milton up. They ran these things out for a couple days. I thought this low boy was going to get it, but this dirt just kept compounding and compounding. Sometimes it's unforeseen. I mean, I measured it. I'm pretty good at it, and I was a bobtail off on this thing. This stuff fluffed up.
Oh, that's a nice bobcat.
25% from what I calced the dirt to be. Plus, there was more dirt than I thought. So that's an extra 5 yards of bobtail we loaded. We were digging the jacuzzi there. Here we are. My bro Dennis showed up with the bobtail. We're gonna load him. We load him all the way to the top. And here we are, Milton Sons, relocating the drain.
Oh yeah.
They're all in the wrong spot. We're gonna break it.
Measure twice.
Away from the wall, 2% down to the drain, so there's no way water can go back uphill to slope towards the back door. So we just changed all the drains. Javier's grading this out for me. There's the drains here. We got it all set up.
Okay, so the drains.
All set up.
Okay, so the drains must have been the things here with the yellow rope. Okay, so to mark down where the drains are. Okay.
This job's gonna be a sandblasted diamond groove, 4-foot diamonds on it.
Sandblasted concrete. Oh man. That is going to make the concrete look like freaking granite.
You'll be able to see from the last video to this video the way it all came together. I mean, it's just beautiful. There's the jacuzzi. We just poured the vault in the bottom, and then we're gonna put like a step-up curb around it and a platform up above, and just encase the concrete in concrete. I mean, the jacuzzi in concrete. We're just encasing it. She wanted it in ground. I tried to get her to do it above ground. She wanted in ground. It's her house, so we built a vault, put it in ground. And you got to have a vault in front of it, an opening, so if the motor goes out or the pump goes out or there's any problems with the jacuzzi, you have access to the pump or whatever you'll need. You'll see how we did it. There's a vault in front of it where you can have access.
Backup channel, okay.
Around up there, it's a step up to get into the jacuzzi, and they're going to make a cover for that vault I put.
I guess it would make sense. A lot of content creators do have separate channels. Lots of spammers do that. Oh.
I'm not sure what.
Good point there, Epip.
Here I am. Brought my 545 Olin as always. Pump this down. This is just easy, basic pump job. But with the pump, you can get the ground. Your objective is to get the concrete on the ground.
Yeah, get the clamp in there.
Have it rotted, have it screeded. You got the guy chilling on bull floating it, and then you just hang out and start crawling it. Because this job is completely locked in the back. You can't crawl it. You can't cut the joints. You can cut them from the dirt one way, but then you got to time it and get out there on sliders and cut them the other way to get the diamonds right. It's all blocked in. This is just 150 feet of hose. I'll do the first load in 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and I got a 3.5 yard cleanup coming behind it. So it's about, it's 13.5 yards. The jacuzzi area in the vault's going to suck a lot of concrete up. And when I poured the bench in the fire pit, that was 8.5 yards. And I had poured the bottom of the jacuzzi that day too for the vault, but I just didn't show it. I just showed the jacuzzi done in the vault. Here's my bro Chuck.
Holy molar! You paste all.
And I'm gonna pump this about 4.
Okay.
The bottom of the jacuzzi that day too for the vault, but I just didn't show it. I just showed the jacuzzi done in the vault. Here's my bro Chuck. And I'm gonna pump this about 4 or 5, 6 inches at a time. All the way around the jacuzzi so it doesn't move. So I'm gonna pump some here and just keep going in sequence around it, because if you just keep filling up one side, it'll shove it over, and it's set perfect where we want it. So you just gotta pump it slow and bleed the concrete down into the hole in the vault from it. Here we are. We're getting started to pump on the flat work here. We left the straps in there. We set the straps for the guy that's gonna build the patio cover. It's going to be a big patio cover with a real roof, really nice one. This backyard, you'll see it at the end. I mean, it's plush.
Freaking plush, that's the way I like it, man.
There's nobody on YouTube posting this stuff.
when you see this at the end, if they are, send their link. Back up what you're saying. I got 5 guys on this just because there's so much joints and there's so much going on, and you can't get it from outside the perimeter. You have to be on it to get it. And you'll see coming up, it's tight, but it's general basic Orange County backyards. I mean, this is where a lot of them are.
Hey, bro, Chuck. Heck yeah.
And you can't get up on the wall on these ones to cut them. It's just too.
Oh, look at that.
See, we already got hot.
That is beautiful.
So you're gonna get everything and cut as many as you can from as far as you can from that area. They're gonna do it here. I'm just bumping this down. We got everyone bowling around the drains. It's got to have the right fall. We threw a level on it. It's got to be 2% away from the house. And I just got Milton Jr.
Get up the code, man.
As I pump it. Pretty tight back there. That's behind the wall.
Holy crap, that is beautiful.
So these guys are knocking this down. I'm having a ball. So you can cut him that way from where he's at to a certain point, to a certain distance, and then the diamonds we're going to cut the other way, horizontal with them. You have to be out there. So you got to keep 2 guys out there waiting for it to set up, and then they can use a 2x4. We've already pre-marked all the diamonds, so they know exactly where they're going. Here's a 3.5-yard cleanup. Here, I'm going to pump this down. We got 3.5 left, and we'll have it all on the ground. And
that is awesome. Holy crap.
At the end of the video, I have the putting green, the whole backyard except the patio cover.
Okay, I can definitely see the diamonds. Yeah.
What it looks like. And the sandblasting, the whole bit. You can use, to get exposed aggregate or a sand wash finish, you can use top cast, sugar, Coca-Cola, Rugasol. There's so many different ways. I've used them all. I've poured so much exposed aggregate or sand wash. But with this job, it's gated community. I don't want to get...
You can use Coca-Cola on aggregate? Did I hear that right?
But with this job, it's gated community. There's so many different ways. You can use top cast, sugar.
Top cast, sugar.
Coca-Cola, Rugasol. There's so many different ways. I've used them all. I've poured so much exposed aggregate or sand wash.
Aggregate or sand wash on concrete with Coca-Cola or sugar or something?
But with this job, it's
2% slope guide. 2% slope to guide water away from house. Definitely.
Gated community. I don't want to
definitely want that FF.
Cream in the drains and it comes out to the street. It would have been a big problem. So I just opted to sandblast it 2-3 days later. And I just cleaned the sand up. It was way easier. There's the diamonds there, the 4-foot diamonds. I think it looks so awesome. Really good look. And we maximized this yard. She let me design the whole thing, the bench, the fire pit, the jacuzzi and ground where I was going to put it.
The person who owns the house must have been like saying, I trust you guys. Go ahead and just go bananas. I'll trust you with the design.
And I maximize it where you go back there. It's really nice. It's subtle. It's not so much going on. I was going to stamp it and antique it and all this stuff. And then
Coca-Cola isn't cheap. Yeah, it's not.
As you can see, it looks way better.
That's awesome.
The economy only works great if you're a wealthy person.
Definitely Coca-Cola's not cheap.
So well.
And here's my buddy Sean. He came in on... I poured that on a Saturday. I think he came in on a Monday or Tuesday to sandblast it. And then the end of the video that I came back and did it was about a week and a half.
Oh, there, the sandblasted. That would make the concrete look like granite.
It bleached out and cured probably in 4 days. It was completely bleached out with straight cement. This guy's been sandblasting for 25 years. If I ever do sandblast it or I don't want to sugar wash it, there's aggregate. There's a look.
See? Told you. I effing told you all. Sandblasting concrete looks like granite. Oh, look how shiny that is. concrete to granite. Oh, wow. That is amazing.
Look right there. I mean, you're
Let me take a look at it again. Jeez, that is awesome. I hope they have an RC card. That would be fun. Yeah, freaking tear up that granite with an RC car. Heck yeah.
there's aggregate. There's a look right there. I mean, you're not getting a better look than that. And this is the best.
Jeez. Okay, so they did an awesome job with concrete, and they have the homeowner has a mini golf course. I can only assume 2 holes, like you putt here to here, then you can also putt here to there.
In the West again. That's the whole finished product.
And they also did this. They also did this concrete bench.
There's the bench. Here I am going over things. That's it right there. Thank you for watching the most diverse concrete company on YouTube.
Man, that was cool. Okay, already with 5 likes on the stream. Man. Okay. I best get going. I do got some RL stuff to do. If you all want me to go ahead and do more of these randomness days, please let me know. The next randomness day is going to be about welding. I gave my word to Mr. Tooth Gaming that I was going to do it. I was going to do a randomness day stream about welding. And so if you all want me to look at random things, please let me know in the comment section. Have a good